Jacob Hoekstra este din Olanda și este licențiat în economie și a început cariera în ING, mai târziu alăturându-se departamentului Human Resource în organizația Start People. Principalele sale domenii de expertiză au fost dezvoltarea afacerilor și de management general, gestionând afaceri în Italia, Grecia, Portugalia, România și Olanda. Jacob a avut o vastă experiență în negocierile comerciale, startup-uri în companii din diferite țări, atât în domeniul privat, cât și în sectoarele publice.
Jacob este CEO global la Kilpatrick Group, care conține Kilpatrick Executive Search, Kilpatrick Solutions, ADK International, Gemini Executive Search și are 70 de angajați de la Singapore până la Miami. O multinațională de buzunar, aș spune.
Am înțeles. Să-l invităm acum în scenă pe Jacob
Hoekstra!
Bună dimineața! My Romanian is also a little bit rusty. My first time in Romania was in 1997. The first word I learned was schimba valuta, which was on the airport. And the second one was kokolosh. Now I don't know how you translate that into English. And balamuk total, which I know now what it is.
You said iepuri.
Kokolosh.
And before?
Schimba valuta.
Schimba valuta. Understand, thank you.
This is 1997 and so that's a couple of years ago, different times. We run a company in Romania since 2006. We're a pocket-sized multinational. We have 15 offices and we try to recruit the utmost best talented people for our clients globally. And the game is changing very rapidly. Our colleague before was talking about time. 15 years ago, we had a database, physically a database. We had something that our clients didn't have. We had a whole room filled with resumes. That is what our business was all about. They called us, yep, we need a CFO. We opened the books. You looked at some of the CVs, you took the fax, you forwarded them, and you were praying for your clients to hire one of them, money in the bank. Well, that business model has changed very rapidly. As much as the global platform of leadership and the global platform of talent, it is rapidly changing. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Today, everybody has a profile online. Everybody's on LinkedIn. Everybody is perfect. Have you ever seen losers on LinkedIn? None of them. Everybody has a perfect resume. Everybody has been responsible. Everybody is manager. Everybody is managing. I've seen some of the profiles of my colleagues, my previous colleagues, and I thought, oh my God, I didn't know that he was doing it. The petty cash was translated in being responsible for finance. So, you know, it is a little bit the way you look at it. So how are you going to deal with that? Because what we do know is that your key asset of your company is the people. So the people you hire today are going to be responsible for the success of your company. Now that's a tricky one, because if you look just back in the crisis, 2008, if you look at the performance of Microsoft versus Apple, Microsoft didn't do that good. Apple did very well. Actually, they did extremely well between 2008 and 2011, 2012. What is the big differentiator? If we look very carefully, their key assets is people, which is all of us. It's people. So your key asset to expand, and even to expand abroad, is your people. And many times, we don't give that much attention to it. We hire, we fire, we hire. I keep meeting clients all the time, and they confess, we've got a fantastic business plan. We've got fantastic products. Yeah, we screwed up our first hire. We lost 9 months, 15 months. We didn't get it done. You'll be amazed the amount of people, the amount of mishires that have been done when people hire for the first time the new employees. So there is something in there. I mean, what is changing? What is it that people were successful maybe before 2008 and less successful after 2008? 2008, something changed. Something very rapidly changed. People that were very successful up till 2008 were the people that just do it kind of people. I don't care how you do it, as long as you get it done. Shareholders didn't want to know the details. They were just looking at, you know, the right side, how much money did I actually make? So no questions asked. And those people have been very successful, but not necessarily successful after 2008. You see a big change. You see people that are today successful are the people that are able to adapt. Adaptability is incredibly important. Adapt to the situations, adapt to the countries, adapt to the teams, adapt to the requests of their shareholders. And it's moving, it's not stable. So one day you're expected to give a presentation and you got a 5 or 15 page PowerPoint, and when you get on the stage, there's only one slide. So you have to adapt to the situations. I think that the new managers, the new leaders are better and should be able to adapt to situations more and more and more. The fact that you can adapt to these challenges will give you absolutely an extra value. Game changers. Talking about people. Who are the people that actually change the games? It's people again. So it's important that we invest in our people, that we attract the right people, and that we are able to go all the way. What we do see is another challenge. We see a lot of changes. The United States has a major issue currently, and we notice it from our clients. Within the next 6 to 8 years, about 40% of their C-level people, so everything that has a C in it, they will retire. The baby boomers, they will all retire. So what's happening? A lot of the US firms, they're calling back their expats. People that have been in Europe for many years, they're calling them back. They're also pitching out their best talented people from Europe to move to the United States, and they're filling up their vacancies, which they absolutely need to fill in. So what happens then next is that Western Europe, they go more east. They go to Eastern Europe, okay? So Western Europe starts to pitch out the people from Eastern Europe. And I'm sure you know, I mean, there's nobody around here that doesn't have somebody that works elsewhere. So people are moving east to west, north to south, or south to north. So what do you do when you're in Eastern Europe? When you are, for instance, in Romania, you got to go even further east. So where do you go? You go to India. India is 1 billion people, and they produce engineers, they produce managers, just as if it was a production game. But what do they do? Where they need to go for their management? They got to go further east. So they will go to China. Okay, so China has leadership issues as well. So where's China going to go? Think about it. More east. So what's more east of China? United States. So think about it. It's round. The more we go east, at the end, somebody will be knocking our doors again. So it is going to be extremely important how you can deal with your leadership over the next couple of years. And the answer will not just be going east. You have to grow your own talent. You have to be able to attract your own talent. You have to be able to maintain your own talent. Because attracting and retaining are two different things. I think that we have some very, very interesting opportunities here. When we engage our clients, one of the big questions that we ask is, what is it what keeps you awake at night? And what is it what keeps people awake at night is to have access to qualified and affordable talent. Now, qualified and affordable talent was basically the core business of the United States. They have been attracting qualified and affordable talent for the last 15, 20 years. There's not been anybody who's been more successful in attracting affordable and good talent towards the United States. But there's many more continents today that are looking for the same people, poaching for them. And all of them, they don't want the high-paid expats that talk about the golf course and living and housing and the 3 children and the cars and the drivers, but they want to have access to affordable talent. And this is interesting. It's a pity we don't have the flow charts here, but if you would look at affordable talent, and you would, for instance, look at Europe, then Romania comes out as one of the best countries to poach talent from, because there is a lot of approachable and affordable talent available in Romania. But there's also a lot of affordable talent available in Greece. 28% of people are looking for a job. Spain, 30% of people are looking for jobs. The south of Italy, 25 to 30% of the people looking for a job. So there is a lot more competition out there, but still there is an incredible need for affordable, global, talented people that want to move. If I speak with my clients in India, the first thing they said is, we would love to hire people from Europe. Not necessarily the ones with the golf course, but we like to have access to affordable talent. If you are interested in a career, in a global career, and you're willing to move, then this is the time to do it. Pakistan, Bangladesh, it's not going to be New York, it's not going to be London, it's not going to be Paris. People are queuing up to go to Paris. People are queuing up to go to London. People are queuing up to go to New York. The big opportunities are elsewhere. So you have to be able to adapt to that situation. Bangladesh is just 220 million people with a GDP growth of about 6%. We have an office in Bangladesh, 180 million people with a growth of GDP of 7% since 11 years. So where do you think those investments are going to land? Bangladesh, Pakistan, together they make 400 million people with a GDP growth of 7%. So where's Europe? You know, we have a growth of, what is it, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. So there's going to be a lot of investments, and there are absolutely massive needs of affordable talent. They're not willing to pay the hundreds and thousands of dollars for the well-paid expats, but they are willing to pay a very, very reasonable amount of money for talented people. So on one side, we have the entrepreneurs that can tap out of, you know, different talent pools. Everybody's more mobile, everybody's more reachable, and on the other hand, I think there is an incredible possibility for each one of us here in the room to view a little bit outside of your own garden and see whether you're fit to be a global manager. That's what I wanted to contribute. Thank you very much, and hope you have the rest of the nice day. Thank you very much.